Hello, this is I Do Damage and welcome back to the channel. In this last Epoch video, I want to share my impressions and initial thoughts with patch 0.7.7, which released on March 28th, 2020. Let me just say, wow. Before we get into the juicy details here, I want to just make a few notes. I want to say congratulations to the Damage Crew winners. We did host a last Epoch challenge that lasted all of patch 0.7.6 and ended as soon as this new patch came out. Shout out to Tunk for taking the first place prize. It was pretty close. He cleared 212 waves, and the person that was the follow-up cleared 211, so only one wave difference here. Good job, Flinter, Tunk, and everyone that took part in the Damage Crew Challenge. And also congrats to Tunk for winning that key. Speaking of keys, I have a few more in my back pocket, courtesy of 11th Hour Games. Make sure you follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, and also join the Damage Crew Discord to stay up to date with the giveaways. Now let's go ahead and talk last Epoch patch 0.7.7 and my impressions so far. This time around I decided to make a softcore character because I really wanted to take in all the new changes and really enjoy the world for what it is. So with that in mind, I've played for about 4 hours, I've made it past Act 1, and just wow. When I initially saw the forum posts kind of showing the new lighting and kind of the new looks of the UI and different things, I kind of thought to myself, oh, okay, that'll be a nice little touch. But actually seeing it and playing it is just, it feels like a different game in a way. And I know I say this almost every patch, but this patch is definitely true. And that is, they've really just upped the quality of the game. I think if we're talking just quality here, I could finally feel comfortable at a point of saying, last Epoch is worth $35 right now. But that's just quality. That's not talking how much content and end game. We're just talking quality here and overall feel and look of the game. It feels like a $35 game to me. So let's just talk about the top things that popped out to me with my playthrough so far, and that is just the looks and feel of the world. The lighting has really added a lot more. There's a lot of animations. Just in the first map alone, you're going to notice new animations. And if you haven't had the time to play the new patch, I really encourage that you do. It's just a lot has changed and it looks a lot nicer. I'm also playing a Primalist, which has seen many overhauls with different animations, and it feels like good. Like combat doesn't feel like I'm just hitting paper anymore. It feels impactful and meaningful and fun. I actually woke up like in the middle of the night thinking about last Epoch and got up and played for another hour just because I couldn't sleep and I just wanted to keep playing. It's just a lot of fun. Another thing that really has stood out to me in patch 0.7.7 is the addition of shrines. I had kind of thought that shrines would just grant like a buff, movement speed, attack speed, maybe critical damage, maybe like a shielding type shrine where you take less damage, and those do exist. But they also have treasure shrines where you can click on them. Dude, there's one that drops idols. Like, I found a shrine and it dropped like 10 idols. Idols were added a few patches ago, and they're not very common. But when you click that shrine and you see that many idols drop on the ground, it just feels really good. There's also shrines that can drop gold. There's a unique shrine that can drop a unique item. And there's even a crafting material shrine. They seem to be in specific places, but it's a random chance if they'll spawn in that place or not. So it just feels nice to roll up on that shrine and see if it's a loot shrine. I will say this, and this is just what I've noticed so far, is the shrines that do give buffs, it's almost like they don't last long enough, or they don't really feel super meaningful. Don't get me wrong, they're nice, but I get more excited for the loot shrines, obviously. There is so much more in patch 0.7.7. Sound improvements, everything I've already talked about, the lighting, just the feel, the shrines. I just find myself wanting to play and see all the new things. There's even new creatures in the first map. I mean, there's just a lot here. I just wanted to make this short little video just to kind of share my impressions and tell you, I think you should jump in and check out last Epoch. If you've owned it and maybe shelved it for a few months or whatever and just haven't played it for a bit, I recommend you check it out. It's really changed a lot since the last patch in the overall feel. I would have liked to see a little bit more endgame content or even that new chapter, but hey, I can't complain. We got a full patch here. The patch notes are extensive. I'll have them linked down below. Look forward to more last Epoch patch coverage. Not only Last Epoch, other RPGs, MMORPGs, and everything in between. We post new videos every Monday and Friday. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.